Hello my dear friends, it's me Sanne and I'm back with another beauty video, and today I'm gonna do my first tutorial because I've never really done a tutorial on this channel before. Like, I mostly do palette reviews and then I do show how I create looks, but it's mainly focused on the eyeshadow portion. They're not really uber creative looks like I like to do a lot of the time. So I really wanted to try an actual tutorial for once, because also my get ready with me videos are just, chatting, watching me do makeup. It's not really focused on the makeup. So I wanted to do a video where I really focus in on the makeup, and I'm gonna create this beautiful look for you, which is inspired by one of my favorite drinks actually. This one, the Chupa Chups Strawberries and Cream Soda. My boyfriend finds it absolutely disgusting, but it's one of my favorite drinks and I love it a lot. It's one of my guilty pleasures. I like to buy it for myself every once in a while, because it do be expensive though. My boyfriend gave me the idea of doing makeup looks inspired by snacks and such, my favorite snacks maybe, so the first thing that I thought of was this drink and a look inspired by it. So this is what it turned into. And I'm gonna show you how I created this, so let's just quickly get into it. Okay, so I'm just gonna start simple with my concealer. I'm not gonna be wearing any foundation because I just don't like foundation. I don't know. I feel like I've established that a while ago already. I have a few foundations which I do like using, but I don't know, I'm just not a foundation person apparently. So yeah, I'm just applying my concealer very softly. This is the Catrice True Skin Concealer and I'm in the shade 02 Neutral. This is not the lightest shade, weirdly enough. It's not the lightest shade, it's the second shade. I did apply my skincare beforehand, so I do kind of have a sticky base going on my face. Then I'm gonna apply some powder, and I'm using the Maximor Compact Powder, which is, absolutely dying. Like, I think this needs like 2 or 3 more uses and then it's gone. So, gotta use this. I kind of always do my base first, because I don't really wear that much base makeup. So I tend to just do that first and then usually my eye makeup, but I do sometimes check like what eye makeup am I gonna do, is it gonna have a lot of fallout or not. But today we're not doing anything that I think will have loads of fallout, because I really want to focus on the graphic liner portion of this look, because we are doing graphic liner, of course we are. Brows are on, and that was the Essence Brow Powder set. This one, it's broken. I just don't know what shade. I think this is, I don't know if you can get these in more shades. I think you can, but these are the darkest. And then I use the lightest shade in that palette. And then I'm just going in with some brow gel, which is the Maximor Eyebrow Gel. Don't know if they still have this. I don't know in what shade it is. It's 224 Dark Brown. It's not my favorite. The brush is a bit big, but I'm out of all my other colored brow gels, so I just want to empty this one first, or like use it until it's dried out or something. I want to make this look very strawberry heavy, so I'm going into my Profusion Glamour palette, and I'm going into this bright pink blush. I forgot the word. This bright pink blush. I don't know if it has a name. Let me check. It's called light pink. And I kind of want to drape it a bit, so it's bright pink. So it's kind of like coming from my eyeshadow. And I'm using a bit of a smaller brush than I usually do, just to have a bit more control. This look is definitely not gonna be natural, but it is gonna be fun and I'm gonna have a blast doing it. I also like usually when I do a more intricate liner look, or detailed look in general, I just do it on one eye and then just do a close-up, but it's also just really fun to have it on both eyes and also like a full face. Isn't that cute? I don't know, actually. I barely ever drape blush. Should I do my tip of my nose or like across? Like, I think we're doing across for once. I look sunburned. In the absolute best way. And then I'm just gonna contour a tiny bit because I'm really bad at it with this lighter contour shade in the same palette. This is literally called Light Contour, I'm pretty sure. Just, you know, a tiny bit. Contouring is not for me. It really isn't. I'm just gonna spray a little setting spray. So my base will look all nice. This is the Maximore Makeup Fixing Spray long lasting version. They don't sell this anymore. And then I'm just going to be applying a tiny bit of eye primer. Which is the Makeup Academy Eyeshadow Primer Enhancing Nude Base. And I'm just going to do that a bit on the inside of the eye. Because of course outwards we have this blush going on. So I might have to go in with the blush a tiny bit again after I've done this. Just to get a nice blend going. But I'm just gonna make sure I have a bit of a base going on over here. Okay, so now that I've applied that, I'm just gonna zoom y'all in a tiny bit. Because we're gonna work on the eyes. I think I'm first gonna go in with the Beauty Bay Bright Mattes palette. Because that one has a lot of pink shades going on. And it definitely has a few more cool toned looking pink shades. So I'm going into Cosmopolitan, this one right here, a bit of a deeper one, and I'm just gonna blend it in the outer corner, and then I can make sure later that that is well blended with the blush. And I'm mainly just blending it into the crease and going outwards a bit into the blush right there, and I want to go underneath my eyes a tiny bit. Just making sure I'm going quite above the eye because I want to do a fun liner that'll go above the eyelid as well on top of the crease. And I kind of wanted to have like a fun contrast. So I want to make sure that the contrast can be there. So I'm just going in with this lightest shade. I think I'm going in, yeah, I'm going in with this one, Sweet Tooth. And just making sure this entire thing is lovely and blended out and like above my eye, like I mentioned. Now I'm just going in with the shade next to it called Tutu. Just deepening that up a bit. Sweet Tooth was a bit too light for me, for what I want to achieve. And also dragging that more underneath my eye. Okay, so I think that's the matte shadows down. Just going in with that blush again a tiny bit, just to make sure that drape is really there. And then for shimmers I want to go into my Chaos Dirt shadows, and I think I want to use Frosty the Flamingo because it's a lovely cool toned baby pink. And I'm just applying that with my fingers because I do that to all my shimmer shades. And I'm kind of just dragging that all over the lid. Then I'm just going in with a fluffy brush and going into the shade next to it, Scheduled Specs, because that is a lovely pink iridescent. And I kind of just want to drag that over there and then apply that into the inner corner as well. Now I just want to go back into one of those light matte shades, Sweet Tooth, and just make sure this over here is blended and looking lovely. I always like to clean up my shimmers a bit with the mattes that I just used. And I feel like this is a great base to put my lovely graphic liner idea on top of. I'm just gonna go into Scheduled Specs again and also highlight my brow bone already. So let's get into the graphic liner part. I'm just going into my Grimace white face paint. I love using face paints as graphic liner because they're kind of just the same as water-based eyeliners, you know? Water-activated eyeliners. They work the same. These perform amazingly. These are really great quality face paints. I'm just gonna activate it with my setting spray. And then I'm going in with this very small nail art brush. And I'm gonna make sure I have a lovely consistency on my brush. I'm just gonna do a lovely graphic liner. I'm just gonna start in my inner corner, towards that center that I just established. And I'm just first gonna do a very thin line because I want to make a thick line, but then at least I have the shape down and then I can thicken it up. And it doesn't really matter if I mess up like a tiny bit. I'm just gonna go above my crease. And then from this outer corner, I'm gonna draw like a liner shape. And I'm gonna go connect that like that. This is the shape I'm going for. And I'm just gonna thicken this up so I have a lovely canvas to work on, because I want to draw some cute things on this liner. It's just gonna take a little bit until I have my liner ready to go. And I just want to make sure that I'm lovely well above my crease, because I want to do something underneath and I need space for that. Okay, so now I have this lovely liner shape going on. As you can see, my lid doesn't cover it, and I made sure to do that because we're going to do a little bit underneath. So I'm just softly going in with that white paint again, and I'm going to start over here. I'm just going to give it like a drip effect because, you know, it's strawberries and cream. I want to make it look like cream. Like that. I think that looks cute. And I'm gonna try to just do that all over the bottom of this liner. Okay, I think that's gonna be it for the liner on this side. So I'm just gonna try and copy that on this side, and then I'll be right back with you. Okay, I got the liner done on both eyes. Lovely. So now we're gonna go into this light pink liner, and we're actually gonna be drawing some small little strawberries, or at least I'm gonna try, because I've never done that before. Just tried it a bit on my hand. Don't know yet if I like it, but we're gonna try. So we're just gonna do that. I'm just gonna draw it on the liner. I'm gonna try on this eye first. And we're just gonna draw like a small triangle with soft colors. It can just be a bit of a blob. It doesn't have to be perfect. And you might want to do some bigger ones and then some smaller ones next to it. Like that, just some lovely dots. Okay, those dots are placed. So I'm just gonna go in with a deeper shade of pink. And I'm just gonna try to like do the leaves on top of the strawberries. And we're just gonna see if that dries like properly, that you can see the difference. Otherwise, I might go in with a different color. And I'm just kinda drawing a few lines. I'm really not doing anything very securely. I'm just kind of placing lines. And then as a final thing, I'm just going back into that white paint with my very thin brush. And I'm just going to try to not have that much on my brush. And I'm just going to try to draw very tiny little seeds. So I think that's the strawberry liner done. So let's start finishing up this look. I'm first gonna apply some mascara, and I'm using the Douglas Kiss and Curl Volume Mascara, which is like a small tester baby, very cute. I always like it when my waterline blends into the rest of my looks. I'm just going in with this Maxim More eye pencil in the shade Baby Blush, just to give my waterline the same color as the rest of the look. And for lashes, I want to go for something round and fluffy and not really like cat eye shape. So I think I'm going to go for the By Libby Beauty Erin lashes. So let me just stick those babies on. I think for highlights, I want to go into my newest highlighter, which is the Vain Beauty Pink Quartz highlighter. It's lovely and pink. I think that, you know, fits the vibe, makes sense. And it's very glittery and fun. It's a lovely highlighter. Look how cute that is. Okay, and then to finish it off, we just need to do lips. I don't know. Should I go for something neutral? Because the look is very excessive. Or should I go for pink? Maybe I can use this one to line my lips a bit and then go in with this. I think I'm gonna try that. I never wear this shade at all. This is the Hema Soft Matte Lip Balm in the shade 3. Let me just go in with a little brush. Like this, it is toned down a bit. Now let me just go in with my Makeup Revolution Nightmare Before Christmas Sally lip gloss. This really is one of my favorite glosses. It's really pretty. And now I really don't know if I like it better without the gloss, but we've already done it, so. Okay, and this is the finished look. I feel very pink, very adorable, very cute. The strawberries, of course, could have been a bit better. Like, I'm still practicing on all my graphic liner stuff, but I think they look really adorable. And I think this look just definitely screams strawberries and cream. Yeah, I don't know, this makes me happy. Let me know what you thought of this look, and of course, if you're gonna recreate it, follow this tutorial, please send me a picture or tag me on Instagram. I love to see, I want to see all your little recreations. If you're gonna post it, if you want to post it, if you want to share it, of course. I'm not gonna force you to. But yeah, this is my first makeup tutorial for this lovely strawberries and cream soda inspired look. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more from me. If you want to see even more from me, my blog, my socials, my Instagram where I'm gonna share this picture, and my gaming channel are all linked down below, so you can check that out as well. And that's gonna be it from me today. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Toodles!